Stay on target now. They're on fire. Greetings and welcome to episode 106 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod Great Britain campaign. This, my friends, is how we left it last time, where we've got a terrific battle coming, my friends. We have finally brought Rome under siege. Now, as you can see here, we've got a number of armies here that are ready to strike against Rome. Now, these armies have had a very tough fight to make it down to Rome. They've moved from effectively France. We sort of brought all of our finest regiment, our finest armies together, as you can see here. Just look at General Lincoln's army. Look at that. I mean, that is exemplary. You've got Field Marshal Unuk himself, the principal commander in the West, is also here. This is how important this sort of operation has been to us. Look at this, a wonderful, wonderful sight. Field Marshal Unuk himself only coming back recently from a very, very serious wound that was sustained during the fighting in this pocket here. This pocket was once brimming with Spanish forces. We've cleared it out, moved down here, as you can see, ably also abetted by some wonderful sort of reserve forces here as well, which will come in. Absolutely, look at that, General Charles here. What a wonderful army here. But now our principal sort of surprise was these armies haven't been coming into the fight at all. Now, if we are to move against them, we'll be fighting this battle immediately. We'll take them straight off the march here. But these armies haven't been because the mountain range is in the way here. This mountain range blocks them from being able to be pulled into the fight. Now, that is a good thing in a lot of ways, because although I know this force here, this army group, is more than capable of dealing with whatever is coming, we've got this force here behind us. That's still a difficult force. We've got to keep our eyes peeled here, because they'll be coming in directly from behind us. This army won't take it. These mortars here shouldn't take any part in the battle at all, but they do have a decent garrison here. We've got the mortars here, the 4-inch mortars. They've also got some 32-pounder here. I didn't realise some cavalry as well, of course. But if they'd have brought in these armies as well, that might have been a different proposition. We'd have been tied down for a number of months trying to fight all of these in one go. We'd have had to bring in these as reserves. But if we get to keep these forces out of the fight, then these can immediately be sent across the Adriatic here to start striking into the Polish Balkan holdings here. We are in a brutal war once again with Poland, but also we've got to deal with this force here. That's a substantial force. That is a powerful Spanish force here. So we might have to use this army here to move against it, or even pull one of these armies out. Probably this army here would probably be best suited to take on this army. We've got plenty of firepower, or even this army here under General Awesomeness here, which we might just use and push this army here into the Balkan redoubt, as it were. But let's try and let's be honest here. We got absolutely thrashed in the sea here. That battle was abysmal. I mean, it was horrific on my part. It really, really was. If I'm not mistaken, this is all that's left of that fleet. These two here. So we've got to rebuild a brand new fleet now, which we are doing here. As you can see, we've got some steady income, 31,000 here. So putting that to good use, we're going to rebuild this fleet. We're going to take a fight to this fleet as well again, but this time in a better proposition. We're going to have a much better fleet. We've got two powerful fleets here guarding sort of the Irish Sea here, and also the access to the English Channel this way. We've also got another powerful fleet down here in the Mediterranean, as you can see. That's a wonderful fleet there, but we've got this Polish fleet here as well, but we should be able to deal with that at least. But our main goal here is Rome. This is the prize we've been after for a long, long time. I would say, decades we've been after Rome, because these armies have been tied down in Naples for a very, very long time. What's the income from Rome here? Nearly 10,000. Not too bad, but the growth here is pretty horrific. And so is the sort of the wealth here. That's pretty bad, considering this is a capital city here. But hopefully all of Italy will eventually be under British control, and that's something I didn't think would happen, at least not for a long, long time. We're also at war with Venice, and they've been able to bring all their forces back up to full strength. Again, concerning, yes, but are we worried about that? Not just yet. We've also got the Spanish force here, but again, we've got the river here blocking their movement, and also the mountains. Got to be careful with what we're doing. That's not too bad, that army either. So we're going to have some resistance here. We're going to have a lot of resistance. We might have to pull these forces in to sort of quell any resistance, or even to attack here from Aquileia. We've got this army here, just outside Potenzar. But again, this is the battle we're going to take. Now, the decision we have to make here is, will it be Field Marshal Ernoch moving in here? It's not quite ready here. And also the guns here, I wouldn't say are... There's not enough, I don't think, here to take this city. The city's got full defences, but however, General Lincoln does have the fire support here to deal with what is going to be a brutal fight, because they got reserves here as well coming in, and we'll think also Field Marshal Ernoch has and was wounded in the last fight he was involved in as well, so still recovering. So we don't want to risk the Field Marshal at all. He is absolutely pivotal to our plans here in the west, and also against the moving against the Poles here. We might even move against Venice itself here and bring everything under our control. That way we've got two ways into Polish territory, and I think this could be the soft underbelly here of the Polish Empire. So you can see we've expanded our borders significantly, even taking Madrid as well, my friends, that was something I was not expecting to do without a much sterner test, should we say. But I think that might be coming. I think that might be coming our way, to be honest with you. Look at that. And also they're just starting to gather on the outskirts of Madrid here, so I think we're going to be pinned down here for many a year. They've also moved in, as you can see here, into Egypt proper, but I think we've got enough here to deal with it. What we will do is just... Come on, gentlemen, thank you. I'm going to bring this army up to speed. We're going to get a reserve force here just to aid us in our defences. And let's just put some more infantry in here as well. And also some more cannon, I think. We definitely need more cannon. So to start with, we'll have 24 pounders. Luckily, we've got ourselves a nice reserve, a nice bank here, which we can actually do this with. We can bring Rome under our control, which has been on our operational target for a long time. Let's do this, my friends. Let's take this fight. So you see here, look at that. We are drawing in a significant amount of force. Probably this one here then. This force is being drawn in. These are not because of the mountains. But look how we've got here. We've got over 15,000 men here, ready to fight. A huge portion of the British army, or shall I say, a huge portion of the elite of the British army is here. I think, are they going to do? No, they're not. No, this obviously weren't going to. Oh my goodness me! Right. First of all, we've got General Charles here, but I think we'll have Field Marshal Ernoch coming in next. So we'll just make sure we've got everything here spick and span. Now, cavalry first, or possibly cavalry. I think we've got Royal Cuirassiers as well, which you don't see many of. And also look at that Horse Guards, what a wonder. These are even rarer. And I think we've got a good mixture. We're bringing these regiments here. Let's bring in a fourth, and then we'll move in some of the Marines as well. I think are probably the best. So we've got some Marines, some additional late Marines. Wait a minute, gentlemen. Cannon we'll bring in last. Look lively, lads, look lively. More cavalry, which is excellent. We've got the Irish Rifles here. They're wonderful marksmen, my goodness me. But we'll bring in the guards here. The Jaeger. And that's more like, that's beautiful. And I think we'll just get this. Which other armies do we have? Oh, look at that. I think we've got General Charles is in here. We've got these really elite units here we want to be able to use. Again, Royal Cuirassiers, not many of them, so they are, as you can see, compacted within two armies. The two armies have the majority of these regiments here, these horse guards, and that proves the depth of quality we have in these armies. Let's have our elite Marines here, then late Marines. Again, the vast majority of the Marines all in one or two armies here, or two or three armies, should I say. We've got heavy cavalry here. And let's put in some more infantry just in case things get a little bit dicey for us. You never know. We can't presume anything here. Then we'll have the rest of our cavalry, then the rest of our cannon. I think that should do it, to be honest with you. We shouldn't have to call on these other armies at all, I wouldn't imagine, but this is going to be a brutal. Look at that, Swiss Guards, Swiss Grenadiers, what a one. Oh, look at that, Riflemen. We've got quite a lot of line infantry here. But if we do some of these cannon are going to do the majority of the heavy work here for us. So let's take the fight, my friends, into Rome once and for all. We have to take this city. We have to. It's cost us dear to get down to this. It really has. To get to where we are now, to take the fight into the heart of Italy itself, it's cost us dear. Not only have we had to pull away a significant portion of our most elite units, our elite armies, away from the Polish front to do this, a huge, as you can see here, over 15,000 men have been pulled away for this campaign. You know, we've even sort of left the Spanish, the push against Madrid, pretty weakened because of this. We have to take this fight so these armies can be used elsewhere. I think we might use them to dismantle the Venetians and then send the other forces that have been in Naples for all those years across the Baltic, just to establish a bridgehead, a beachhead as it were there, in the sort of the Balkans there, to draw maybe some of the Polish forces away from the sort of the western or the eastern front as it were. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of forest here. My goodness me. But look at the size of the deployment zone. It's huge. The topography here as well suits us quite well, actually. You've got this sort of dip here, as you can see, that slopes down. We might be able to put some forces in behind here as well, but it's what angles we're attacking. Let's have a look what they've got here. But even then, we'd be running up a slope, as you can see. Look at that. So we want definitely from strike, and we've got plenty of wooded area here. Plenty to strike. We can even probably come right up to the edge of this forest here, so it's a much shorter distance to traverse to get onto the defences. It's going to be a brutal fight. We've also got to watch out for what's coming behind us. So the cavalry, I think, will be used more as a deterrent for what's coming in behind us, or perhaps on our left. Might be our left flank, I think. Perhaps coming down the road here, as it were. Mind you, it is a beautiful day. So at least we've got clear weather. Now, let's get things organised here. Let's get our cavalry all in one place here, so that we can do this by the book. Then let's bring our Swiss Guards again into one position. Again, by the absolute book here. We can't be complacent here. We can't take things for granted. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We do have the riflemen here. Light infantry, let's bring them again. The same principle applies. Wait a minute. They've got 225 men in this regiment. That's extraordinary. As opposed to 75 here. This one's got 131. We could do something with this. These might be able to hold off whatever's coming our way here. Then we've got 2 grenadier regiments. Swiss Grenadiers, no doubt, no less, which are really top tier. And that is a wonder. Look at that. And also here, 1 Swiss line infantry. Wow, we really have brought in quite a number of Swiss units here. And they look exemplary here. So the Swiss really are one of the absolute pinnacles of fighting here. Regiments. So we'll bring in General General Lincoln, I beg your pardon. We might just set up another Swiss line infantry here as well. Excellent. got a good complement here of troops. We might use the breach loaders here to defend, or we might just use the cavalry. We'll wait and see first. First things first, let's set up the artillery here. Will they be... They're hidden as well. But what's the arc of fire here? How far into this will they fire? Ah, there it is there. Right. Can we set them forward a little bit here just to give us that extra range? If we can get it really close. Because they're all hidden as well. That's a real dense forest here. Look, yes, that gives us a much more arc of fire here. Now, let's get the rest of the artillery in here as well. Again, equally as important, I want to try and crack some of these walls here. A limber. They're all hidden. We'll go for a round shot on these gentlemen as well. Just bring them under close support. We might use, I think we might use the breech loaders then in that case as a defensive line along here. Might lay some stakes down as well, I think. The same can be said for this regiment here as well, the 25th. I beg your pardon, the 24th. Here, this will just give us some defensive lines here. We'll spread them out so that the artillery shouldn't do too much damage to them. They're overlapping quite a bit there. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Let's pull these gentlemen out of this, and then let's just pull them back around here. We've got so many men in these regiments here. And then last but not least, the 23rd, which doesn't have the same number of men here, but still, they can cover it all. Look at that, that's perfect. Perfect there, look at that. So they will be our main defence. Now, our attacking force, I'd like to try and break at least one of the flanks with these Swiss guards. Can we put the Swiss guards in this small outcrop here? They're a little bit jammed up in here, but it might keep them hidden. Indeed, look at that. So we can attack this flank here when the time comes. So we've got Swiss line infantry, which we think we might hold back as a defensive precaution. So we're going to send in the Swiss grenadiers on this flank over here. So we'll send them up here. As you can see, a wooded area. Now, if the enemy come through here, then we're going to be in trouble. So hopefully they can stay hidden. They can't hide here. Can they hide here? Indeed, sir. Look at that. Perfect. Now, so we've got our cavalry here, which I like to try and keep back if possible on defence. So what we'll do is we'll just set them back here, just so we don't get caught on the hop here at all. And again, we'll do the same here on the left. We've taken our flanks. We'll keep these gentlemen. We've got General Lincoln here. Just set him here, but we'll keep these two regiments in the centre. And these will be used in defence. If they're not needed in defence, they will then attack the centre when it comes to the time. But we have got many reinforcements. We've got 15,000 troops in reinforcement. So that should set us fair here. But let's take Rome, my friends. Let's take Rome. That's a lot of forces they've got here. No reinforcements yet. No reinforcements yet. Okay, they're not good. Once again, they're not going to play ball, are they? So will they fire at anything? No. So what we are going to do is unlimber, move them, and then get them to fire. Come on, gentlemen. We'll move them over here. Oh, that's a wonder. Look at that. They've gone from 300 to 7. Wow. That's a... Fusiliers there as well. Got to keep an eye on what's going on here. Right, we're going to move these gentlemen. Hopefully, they will actually then begin. Gentlemen, double time. This is not a parade. Come on, lads, come on. Oh. Down to 46 men. Got to keep an eye on what's going on here. We just got to keep an eye on the map, on what's going on here on the battlefield. Here, we don't got to get caught. But we've absolutely butchered this left flank here. It's been absolutely evaporated. But patience will be key here. Hopefully these will now realign. But the cannon is going to do most of the hard graft here for us. That's much more like it. Oh my goodness me! Look at what the. That's extraordinary. That's an entire... That's 2 regiments gone in one go. That was extraordinary. I've never seen that before. Look at that. All of those Spanish troops gone. Fusiliers. Breech loaders. Wow. That's extraordinary. Right, let's hope they do their job now. Let's hope they do their... Let's hope they carry out the orders. Wow. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Oh. There it is. That's what we thought. There it is. Oh, look at that. they come, here they come. Stand ready, lads, stand. Look, we got these, we got the traps ready. We've got the traps. Ready, lads, steady. It's going to get messy. This is going to get messy quickly if we're not careful. We've got to maintain our discipline here. Oh. Hold our nerve here. We've got to hold our nerve. General's dead. Paulino Ruiz gone. Or Pauluni. Look at that. They're almost gone. We need to get these cazadores. Why are they just not? Why are they not firing? This is just unbelievable. It's going to be a brutal fight on this flank here, my goodness me. Oh, they decided to fight. Oh, excellent. Yes. That's much more like it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Don't just stand there, gentlemen. Move! Much more like it. Send them. Send them packing. Bayonets. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. We can probably assault soon once we've dealt with these behind our lines here. Get those cazadores, sir. Get those cazadores. That's much more like it. Oh. It's going to be brutal here. It's going to be absolutely brutal on us. Can we turn them around? Can we turn them around? Let's assault. Got to attach one of the Swiss guards here. Let's launch our attack. Got to improvise here. My goodness me. What the blazes? Oh, that's a wonderful fire support there, sir. Come on, lads. Ah. Oh my goodness me. No, we've got to have this fire support here. We can't. Oh, they've gone. They've had enough. They've gone. They've had enough. They've had enough as well. Grief. Square! Come on, lads, get up there now. Oh, they've gone. Come on, lads, get up there. There's a lot going on here, my goodness me. Got to hold this gap here open. Reinforcements coming in as well. They've had enough. Oh, cut them down there. Charles is in trouble. What the blazes was that? Look at this, they've held, like, good grief, you've lost a good red lot of regiment there. Fire! No. I have no idea what they're doing here. Get up there, guys. Get up there. This is totally madness. What is going on here? Oh. General Awesomeness, we'll just keep General Awesomeness out of the fight here. I think we've already lost almost one general. Oh my goodness, thank goodness for that. We'll try and keep some of these regiments in good order here, I think. Wow. Come on, lads, break them already. Look at that, what a fight there. They've put up nearly over 100 of their comrades killed. They held this flank here for us to be able to move up. Wow, what a fight. They've gone. Yes. We did it, my friends, we did it. What a fight that was. Wow. We lost 1,000. They lost nearly 6,500. Wow. Look at the Swiss line. 477 kills. There's nearly 500 kills. Look at the rifle scouts. Fair play. Cuirassiers, what a wonder. But this Swiss line infantry, they've done exempt. Look at that. Wow.
Lifting siege.
We've done it. Have we done it? We've done it. We've done it. This might take a while, but we've done it, my friends. We've done it. Rome is finally ours. Wow. That is mind-blowing. It's taken a while, it's just sorting itself out. But we can just hope now. We can just hope now that things fall in our favour now. What a battle that was. What a battle. Yes! There it is. Almost all of Italy is now British. All we've got now is Sardinia to take, and that is it. Wow, what a fight that was, my goodness me. But we've done it, my friends, we've done it. Oh, that is fantastic. What a battle that was, my goodness me. Taking this time here to sort itself out, but I think that's because of the sheer magnitude of the number of forces we got here, but wow. That was something to behold, that battle. But it's finally ours now. Rome is British, and all of mainland Italy is now. Look at our empire now. It extends all the way into Spain, all of Italy. It's good to see our allies as well taking the fight to the Russians. That's more like it. Look at that. That's a wonder. Let's get these repaired. Bring everything up to full. I think everything here is... Everything's going to be repaired and replenished here. Indeed it is. That's a wonder. That is fantastic. We've even given this army here a real mauling. Oh, we've got to get this army here replenished because it has done absolutely phenomenal. To take on effectively 2 armies inside the fortress and outside that come reinforcing. That is exceptional fighting. It really is wonderful to see. Look at that. Field Marshal Ernoch's forces, they came in just when we needed.
Ready and awaiting orders.
General Charles's army came in, I think.
Sir.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's...
Yes, sir.
Indeed it was. That's a wonder. Wait a minute. Oh, this force here came in as well.
Lord.
General Awesomeness's force came in as well. That's excellent. But they only took a few casualties. But that is a wonder. Our main objective here for the campaign, it really has been Italy. We've had to really dig ourselves here and dig Spain out of this. But we've succeeded. We've actually accomplished one of our major objectives, and that's taking Italy. Look at that now. All of this, and now what lies before us is the underbelly here of the Polish Empire, and that is the Balkans, and we are going to hit them hard here. To deal with this force here behind us, that will be a tough fight indeed. But this forces now will deal with the remnants here. We'll have to deal with these armies here as well, that are sort of hiding here in the mountains. They'll have to be dealt with. We can't leave them loitering around here. They'll give us no end of trouble. But ultimately, our main objectives are now being completed. The mainland capture of Italy has succeeded. It is successful. The operation has been completed. We've got a few stragglers here. We've got a few objectives still to defeat, a few resistance cells remaining as it were, but we are going to deal with them, my friends, and then we're going to completely clear all of it. I can take Sardinia as well, I think, just to bring all of it under our control. But that was a fight and a half, my goodness me, what a fight that was. Got to help Sweden as well if they come under a lot of pressure from the Poles. Well, they might try to outflank us here, but we are building another army here in Amsterdam. As you can see here, we're putting together another army. We're going to see this, put this army here, just in between Hamburg and Hanover. It's going to we're going to put another defensive force here to buy us a little bit more time. But my goodness me, one of our main objectives has been complete, and we've also got Madrid under our control as well. But that's going to be slowly be surrounded. But my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this particular episode. What a battle it was. Thank you all of you for wonderful support and advice as always, my friends, particularly around this Italian campaign, which has taken us quite a number of years to achieve, and also a lot of lives lost here, particularly on our side, but the Spanish have taken a sound thrashing here. But our next objective is probably going to be Venice, but let me know, my friends, what we think we should do. Should it be Venice next? Whatever you're doing, please be safe, my friends. Thank you all again for your wonderful support and your very kind words as well. But until next time, bye for now.